Hello YouTube, this is ChardarYuGiOh, and it is time for another YGO Omega Daily Duel. We are continuing to play Eldlich Invoked, and we get to go first. This hand is pretty unexciting. Activate Eldland. Pay 800. Search. We still have a Toon Eldlich the Golden Lord for April Fool's Day. Search a Golden Lord. I don't think I'm going to use it to send Eldland because that only puts Haquero and Conquistador in the grave, which doesn't actually solve our problem of only having golden land cards. We'll set a Haquero. I think we only set one Imperm. We don't want to get too blown out, and pass the turn. Alright, so we have an Imperm for our disruptions. Alright, opponent just sets a card. That's probably means they can't kill us. Has a Manju. Interesting. Does our Imperm hit anything better than a Manju? Probably not. Imperm, target Manju. Opponent goes to battle. Well, we will save ourselves some damage, summon Haquero. We're going to summon this on end phase anyway to send it off with Link Spider. We draw for turn, we draw a Toon Ash. Pay 800 on Eldland. Grab Conquistador this time. Pitch the Conquistador, target our opponent's back row. Quaking Mirror Force. What is our opponent's deck? Well, I think we keep Eldland around, send Haquero to grave, summon Eldlich, go to battle, declare attack. So we're going to get 2 Eldlixirs. You probably do still set Imperm. Go to end phase. Tempted to only activate one of these just so we don't get super blown out, but that might be being too cautious. Let's play Manju and Quaking Mirror Force, so I don't really know what we should be playing around. Set Scarlet and White Destiny. Pass the turn. Opponent draws. Also just noticed our opponent only has 5 cards in their extra deck. Opponent goes to end phase. I felt for sure we were about to get evenly. We will activate Scarlet, get our other Golden Lord. I have no idea what our opponent is playing. Switch to attack. How do we go for game here? Can we go for game here? Well, pay 800. Grab Conquistador. Maybe. Alright, so this is a pretty awkward way of going to game, but we will normal summon our Ash Blossom. Link summon Nightmare Phoenix. The effect of Golden Lord Engraved, get rid of Eldland. Summon Golden Lord. Go to battle. And our opponent scoops it up. Alright. I was about to say, watch our opponent have Battle Fader or something. Well, Manju and Quaking Mirror Force. Quaking Mirror Force I would normally associate with the Altergeist Guru, some kind of like super heavy back row deck. And I'd want Dusters. Manju makes me want Drawl because ritual decks I'll search a lot. Maybe... What ritual monsters could our opponent be playing? Could be playing Herald. Could be playing Chaos Max. So I want to keep Droplet. Do we side at all? Our opponent didn't have a hand trap, so maybe Called. Probably going second, so Called by probably doesn't do anything. Let's bring in Drawl over Called by, Drawl over Haquero, and Drawl over Black Awakening. I don't know if our draw is actually going to end up doing anything. We didn't see much of our opponent's deck. Alright, so we have Draw and Droplet. Opponent sets one. Red Eyes Fusion. So we have the Droplet, so this is fine. Oh, Tune Art for Dark Magician and Red Eyes. I want to know who drew these. These look really good. Opponent summons Dark Dragoon in the relinquished Anima Zone. It can't be targeted, so it's fine. Just taunting us. And we draw another Droplet. Well, we will lead on Meltdown. Try to get our upright opponent's going to negate our Meltdown. Pitches a nut, playing more than one Red Eyes. Wonder what the Manju is for. Well, we will chain Droplet, pitch Conquistador, negate the Dragoon, add a Leicester to hand. Normal summon, activate effect, grab Invocation, summon Artemis, activate Invocation, banish a Leicester, banish Artemis, summon Mechaba, use the effect of Invocation, grab back our Leicester. Go to battle, attack Dragoon, what does our opponent have? If our opponent has a Mirror Force, we kept Imperm in hand. Yeah, I don't know what our opponent's playing. Pure Red Eyes Dark Dragoon. Is our opponent going to let this attack go through? Is our opponent ever going to pass priority? We have had our opponents time themselves out before. Opponent has used half of their time for the turn. get Elixir back during the end phase. Opponents use 2 minutes. If it gets to like 10 seconds on the clock and our opponent makes an action to extend their timer, then I think they're just salty. If they time out, they might have disconnected or AFK'd. "30 seconds left. "10 seconds left. So our opponent timeout. Does our opponent take an action? And our opponent times out. Alright. No disrespect to our opponent. Dragoon, Red Ice Fusion, these are Manju, these are powerful cards. Not really sure what their deck was trying to do. This strategy does not seem very coherent, especially playing multiple normal monsters. Had the best art for Red Eyes, but I don't think there's any way our deck ever doesn't win this matchup. If we don't draw droplets, we could have some trouble with Dragoon, but just a Dragoon on its own is not too bad. GG, opponent. I wish you luck playing your normal monster tribal.